Drop the weapon!
Cover me, hey. I'm gonna step up the taser.
Let go of the dog! Stop fighting, he's here!
These are the instances when cops faced off with real-life gangsters and criminals, starting with the routine traffic stop in Cleveland, which turned into something straight out of an action movie. On July 29th, 2023, a Cleveland police officer decided to check on this teenager who stepped out of a car with an obscured license plate.
Where you going, bud? Come here. Come here.
What?
Come here. Stop walking away. Stop walking away. Come here. Hands out your pocket. Hands out your pocket.
The officer politely instructed him to stop walking away and hold up his hands for a quick check. But the teenager had other plans.
Stop running.
Without warning, he bolted down the street. And as the suspect sprinted, a second officer joined the pursuit.
Red shorts!
But as the officer closed in, the suspect jumped into the back seat of the same car he had stepped out of earlier.
Trying to get picked up right now.
Half of the suspect's body was still out of the car when the driver sped off, and the officer, held on to the suspect's neck, was dragged along the pavement for nearly 10 feet. Realizing the danger, the first officer shouted at his partner to let go before things got worse.
Cranberry, let go!
Thankfully, the officer managed to break free without major injuries. While the suspect vehicle sped off, authorities are now searching for the teenager and the driver in his mid-20s, who remain at large. While that young suspect proved to be a flight risk, the next case involves a fugitive who escaped from prison and encountered law enforcement.
I promise you, I'm not no damn prison escapee.
You'd have done run by now. You know that yourself. You'd have done run by now.
No.
In 2006, Richard Lee McNair, a convicted murderer and serial prison escapee, pulled off one of the boldest prison escapes in U.S. history. Having escaped from a federal maximum security prison in Pollock, Louisiana, McNair was confronted by a Louisiana patrolman, Carl Bordelon, who had responded to an alarm about the fugitive.
No. Where you live at?
Down the road by Pineville.
Pineville?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do you have any form of identification on you?
No, man.
What's your name?
Robert Jones.
Robert Jones?
Uh-huh.
When asked for his identification, McNair had none, but he smoothly concocted a story, claiming to be a jogger. He also acted like he was from Dallas, Texas, who had only arrived here a week ago.
What's your address?
I don't have an address. I'm at the hotel. We're working on the houses and stuff like that, the roofing.
Roofing?
Yep.
Okay.
For my brother.
All right.
While McNair admitted he didn't know much about the area, he claimed to stay at a nearby motel and even described its location. This led the officer to try and match the suspect's appearance with the details.
What is? We got an escapee.
Oh, shit. Where from?
Prison.
There's a prison here?
Yeah.
During the 10-minute conversation, McNair stayed calm, swinging his arms and sipping water to look like a believable jogger. Even as the officer made calls and asked for details, McNair never faltered and acted like a true jogger.
Subject wear glasses. Take your glove off. Any tattoos or anything? Look it over. No, he's clean.
While the officer tried to clear his doubts, McNair's perfectly stated story made him more believable.
Yeah, short hair. My guy's got skin cut hair. He's got a beard, well, a goatee like.
McNair even manipulated the officer, casually joking with him and redirecting the conversation to ease any suspicion.
We just got into town about a week ago, and he dropped me off to jog. I always jog about 12 miles a day.
Where did he drop you off at?
Up there on that road by, there's some construction going on up there, some houses. And he dropped me off, and he'll be back at the hotel in about probably 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Who do y'all work for?
It's his,
I know, what's the name of the company? Where are you from?
Huh? We're originally Dallas, Texas.
I mean, that's where y'all
That's
stay
where we're out of.
out of Dallas, Texas?
The officer was already under the influence of this man. He missed an important clue when McNair slipped and stated a different name when asked the second time. Instead of detaining McNair, the officer gave him tips on how to deal with other cops on the way.
I mean, don't be alarmed by it. Don't be upset about it. You know, they'll just stop you for a minute, check you out and everything. But if you do jog again in the future, carry some ID with you.
See, I don't...
This escape earned McNair a spot on America's most wanted list. He eluded authorities multiple times before finally being recaptured in Canada after a year on the run. While McNair outsmarted the law with his social engineering skills, a notorious gang leader of the US couldn't do the same during a routine stop in Ohio.
Let's have a seat right here, okay?
Okay.
On June 7th, 2023, this 33-year-old Ida Nilsson Velasquez Larin was pulled over on the Ohio Turnpike near Sandusky Township. The alleged leader of the MS-13 gang, traveling in the Toyota Highlander, was stopped by an Ohio State Highway Patrol trooper for tailgating.
Good.
At 95 eastbound Colorado, Boy Henry Union, Edward 56. Boy Henry Union, Edward 56, Toyota.
This vehicle was driven by Gabriel Lopez, 26, with Blanca Garcia, 31, in the back seat, and Velasquez Larin in the front passenger seat.
Hello, how you doing? You got your license on you? Got your ID on you? How you doing? Doing all right? Is this a rental car?
Yes.
Okay, did you rent it?
I rented it.
Okay, do you have the rental agreement on you?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Garcia claimed they had to return the vehicle to Denver by the 13th. Meanwhile, the front passenger, Larin, acted like he didn't speak English.
Yes.
You originally from the United States, or?
Yes.
Oh, okay. How about these guys?
No.
How do you know these guys?
He's my fiance.
Okay.
That's his cousin.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. Is he here on papers?
Who?
Does he have papers to be here? Like a work visa, or?
¿Tiene alguna visa para trabajar?
No? Okay.
When pressed further about the front passenger, Garcia hesitated. The officer then asked Velasquez Larin for ID, and he handed over his passport of El Salvador.
Thank you.
While the officer decided to run a check on their IDs, things took a different turn, and a Border Patrol officer was called in to assist.
Agent wants to speak to you. He's gonna have you step out, okay?
Soon, Velasquez Larin was also asked to step out of the vehicle for further investigation.
I'll have you come out here real quick. Any weapons on you, anything?
No.
Pistoles?
No,
Okay.
not
Can I
that.
pat you down real quick? I'll check your waistband here real quick. Take your phone out right here, okay?
Okay,
Just gonna put it right there. All right, come back here for me.
Okay.
Back here.
While he did not have anything suspicious, he was put in the van for a moment. And within that moment, it was confirmed that Velasquez, Larin, and Lopez had no legal right to be in the country. Later on, Garcia admitted to having marijuana in the car. Velasquez Larin was also confirmed to be the leader of MS-13. And prosecutors allege Velasquez Larin ordered murders, drug trafficking, and money laundering for the gang. Garcia, accused of helping launder drug money, now faces charges alongside them. This gang leader was taken off the streets. But in Albuquerque, New Mexico, a neighborhood dispute quickly escalated into a life-threatening standoff.
Come with me, hey. We'll step up the
On March 20th, 2023, 32-year-old Francisco Macias, reportedly high on narcotics, assaulted his mother and aunt inside their home before stepping outside and firing his gun in the air. When Albuquerque police arrived at Glendale Road, they found Macias armed in the front yard with two friends.
Good. 48.
Instead of complying, Macias moved behind a car and then aimed his weapon at one of his friends. Police responded by firing 37 shots at him. Miraculously, no one was hit. Macias and his friends fled to the backyard, where one friend managed to wrestle the gun from him and throw it aside.
Shots fired.
But the situation took a dangerous turn when Macias moved towards his other friend to use him as a human shield.
You want me to stay with the guy in the white guy without the shirt?
There's a guy with the white pants. He's our offender, and we're checking on every guy to see if they have any victims.
Once you get to that wall, you can look right over and you'll see him.
And you report in the backyard.
10-9.
We're in reporting to the backyard.
Officers acted swiftly by climbing the walls and forming a closer perimeter around Macias to ultimately bring the standoff to an end. Macias was shot in the foot during the incident, though it's unclear whether the projectile came from his gun or police. He was arrested and booked into jail, but later released after the victims requested that all charges against him be dropped. Moving on to the next case where a violent suspect in North Carolina refused to go down without a fight.
Relax. We're not gonna fight with a gun in the boat. No, that's what I'm telling you. I know. Hey, y'all, we can smoke.
On May 17th, 2023, Asheville police in North Carolina were on their way to arrest Devin Whitmire on a warrant for communicating violent threats to his family. But when officers approached Whitmire, he claimed that he was not Devin.
Whitmire? What's that? Devin? Tevin. Go on, do you recognize me?
No, sir.
Do you have ID on you? Because I know you have a twin.
David 41 Morning Testing.
Okay. Did you talk to somebody over across from Lee Garden about a couple days ago?
1837.
No. Do you have ID on you? No.
However, one officer who had interviewed Whitmire's identical twin just days earlier saw through the lie and confirmed Whitmire's identity.
As long as you're Tevin.
Yeah,
cool.
like I'm not gonna lie to you.
No,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's fine. It's not that I'm saying you're lying.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on because he didn't answer his phone at this point.
We need to find Devin. That's it. Is there anything to identify you that's not Devin, other than that wristband? Is there anything else that we can use?
Yeah, I can. I used to stay right here.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Okay, a meal with my name on it.
What other tattoos do you have on your arm?
I'm not answering no more questions. What's going on? You're not telling me what's going on.
Well, right now we think that you possibly a guy that has warrants. Okay.
Well, I'm telling
that's
you,
why
I
we're trying
don't.
to determine that you're not.
Whitmire's left arm was in a sling, but contrary to media reports, it wasn't broken. Once his identity was confirmed, officers moved to take him into custody. That's when things escalated.
Okay, well, can y'all back up so I can get my gun off you?
Where's your gun at?
Don't worry about what I'm saying.
No.
If y'all,
As officers tried to detain him, Whitmire resisted, throwing punches, spitting, and even kicking at the officers. At one point, he attempted to reach for a gun, further intensifying the struggle.
Put your hands behind your back.
Why ain't y'all doing that shit?
Despite being grounded, Whitmire continued to fight back, making it difficult for officers to safely search him for weapons.
You don't die, bitch.
We didn't do nothing.
Where's the gun at? Where's the gun at?
That's what I'm telling you, I ain't got one, nigga. You just said you no, fuck, I did. I ain't got no motherfucking gun, and if you slam my head on the concrete...
Relax.
Despite being grounded, Whitmire continued to fight back, making it difficult for officers to safely search him for weapons.
Don't keep standing on us.
I'm gonna keep spitting, bro. You slam my head on the ground.
I got it on.
Where's the gun at? Devin.
He doesn't have a gun. I tried telling y'all that the first fucking time.
Maybe you need to step back some. Stop, relax. Devin, relax.
Oh,
relax.
You ain't coming up, man. Bro, you better get your ass kicked.
You said that you ain't got no gun.
Hey, he grabbed my dick.
Relax.
Nigga, he just grabbed my dick.
We're looking for the gun. We're looking for the gun.
I told you that.
Stop. We're still fighting.
I'm recording all this shit. They talk about he got it. He got this. What the fuck is wrong with him like that? He ain't got no gun.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I got something. Man, wait just 5 minutes.
We're gonna sit
Get off of him.
Y'all about to give me that fucking word.
Relax. Hey. Devin, stop. I can't move.
Hey!
Whitmire's record revealed he'd been arrested 24 times before for serious offenses, including robbery with a dangerous weapon, multiple assaults with deadly weapons, and assaulting government officials. This latest incident added several more charges to his already extensive rap sheet. While this man got behind bars, a suspect in Vermont decided to take matters into his own hands with a hammer.
No! The kid died! Drop the weapon! Drop the weapon!
On June 5th, 2024, Vermont police responded to reports of a domestic assault at a Cumberland Farms parking lot. When the cop approached this 41-year-old Thomas Burke, he pulled a move right in front of their eyes.
Can you come chat with me? Don't pull away. Do not leave. Do not. He's pulling out. He's trying to pull out. Do not leave. Just stop. He's coming out. He's coming out.
While he decided to exit this parking lot at a high speed, even when he faced off with another cop, his reckless escape didn't last long.
What up? He's 50'd.
Following the car crash, Burke exited the vehicle with a hammer in hand. But as you watch further, you won't be surprised by what this man decides to do next.
I don't want to shoot you.
I don't want to go to jail again.
Calm down.
I don't want to go to
down.
jail. You better
Calm
fucking
down.
shoot me.
Drop the hammer.
I'm not going back.
Drop the hammer.
You better do it.
Nobody wants to shoot you. Drop the
I
hammer.
haven't done shit.
Can you take a breath for me? Can you roll onto your left side, okay? I don't want to hurt you.
Listen.
I want to die. I'm not going to jail.
Take a deep breath.
I'm not going to jail. Shoot me, bitches.
Thomas, stop.
Shoot me.
Thomas, look at me. Look at me. Thomas.
I'm not going.
Look at me. Take a deep breath.
I
Okay?
am not going. This bitch
Thomas.
has ruined my life.
No.
You have no idea.
Despite their multiple attempts to de-escalate, Burke decided to listen to his intrusive thoughts instead of cops once again.
Stop! Thomas?
But just when officers thought they had him cornered, Burke raised the hammer in a threatening stance again. It was clear he wasn't backing down, so officers pulled out one more trick up their sleeves. After deploying less lethal impact munitions to cause him to drop the hammer, Burke was taken into custody without further resistance.
Nice car. Yeah. Awesome. Spread the feet apart.
It was later revealed that this wasn't Burke's first encounter with the law. On this day alone, he'd been involved in multiple vehicle pursuits before this dramatic arrest. Now, he faces a lengthy list of charges, including attempted aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, eluding police, and resisting arrest. His bail was set at $25,000. This suspect had a weapon, but the next violent fugitive in Florida escalated matters with a dangerous attack on a K-9 officer.
Let go of the dog! Stop biting his ear!
On March 16th, 2021, in Bellevue, Florida, K-9 Corporal Donahue responded to a call to apprehend Brandon Richter. The moment this fugitive with multiple warrants saw the officer and his K-9 partner, Scout, he decided to run. But this chase was over before it began.
Stop! Bite me! Stop! No! No!
While Scout brought Richter to the ground, the situation took a dangerous turn. Richter pulled out a loaded handgun and put everyone's lives at risk.
I can't! I don't want to get it big! Drop the gun! Get down now! You can do it then. Stop! Drop the gun! Stop! Stop! Stop!
As the officer wrestled with Richter to seize the gun, his resistance escalated to shocking levels. Richter choked Scout and bit the K-9's ear. He even bit Corporal Donahue on the arm and hand during the struggle. While Corporal Donahue managed to disarm Richter just in time, backup quickly arrived on the scene. With the help of Corporal Remington and Deputy Truman, the situation was under control in no time.
Gotcha.
Let me go.
Get his
Please
hand.
let me go.
Get his hand. On your stomach. Turn over on your stomach.
Even after being disarmed, Richter forced officers to tase him before finally securing him in custody.
Let me up. Help.
All right,
Put your hand behind
lay down
your
on your
back.
stomach. Lay down on your stomach. Lay down on your stomach.
Please let me breathe. Please. Please let me catch my breath. Please.
Richter was charged with a staggering list of offenses, including battery on a law enforcement officer, battery on a police K-9, aggravated assault on an officer, and multiple firearm violations. On top of that, he was wanted for felony grand theft auto and resisting arrest. Thankfully, all officers and K-9 scouts were treated for their injuries and made full recoveries. If you stuck around till the end, you're definitely a true crime fan. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. See you in the next one.